Well, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that it does not work without y'all, so I appreciate each and every single one of you. And I hope you're having a great Thirsty Thursday. We got football tonight. Get used to, enjoy it. Don't get used to it because the season is winding down here. We're getting spoiled now. That last taste of football every day, but it's coming to an end, unfortunately, soon. And see, this is where you start jockeying for playoffs. Playoffs? You're talking about playoffs? Yeah, I'm talking about playoffs. Playoffs for the Dallas Cowboys, because that's what we have to start thinking about right now. The great thing is we've been busy. We've been busy. Here, let me show you something here. I've been in here at the workshop. You'll see. Look at all those cowboy colors right there. I got one guy who wants 5 mini Joe Bardis. Five of them. I got another guy who just said he wants 1 big one and 4 small ones. So I'm working on those to get those out because here's what's cool. It's kind of like UPS is doing like this next day on most of these deliveries. So stuff that goes out today should be in your hands tomorrow. So I'm trying to pump that stuff out and get them out today to try and see if I can make Christmas dreams come true. But I got a few extra ones if you do want to get something. But here's what you got to start realizing. And I'm listening to the talking heads because I'm here in my workshop working, which is great because I'm here in my workshop working, but I get to watch television too and keep up to speed with my Cowboys. And right now, it's the whole doom and gloom where everybody's like, oh, Micah Parsons, Dan Quinn doesn't know what to do with them. They're wasting Micah Parsons. They're killing his chances of being MVP. He needs to just be a straight pass rusher. Get him more times on the block and stuff. And the other part of this that's great, that I actually love, is the fact that we don't have selfish players. You remember T.O., just give me the damn ball, You don't want these guys that are getting pissed off because they're not into the flow of the game. These guys realize it's not about, personal accolades or Pro Bowls or, personal records. The bigger picture is that ring, that Super Bowl ring, and you get the feeling that these guys are playing for each other. Micah Parsons basically said, you know what? Originally it was the Lions got to eat, which is a singular vision that you really heard. He's the lion, and I'm going to eat. But now, here's where he says, the lion pack. That's right. Although, isn't it like one lion and a bunch of female lions? Maybe it should be more like the wolf pack, because that's you get a bunch of hungry wolves. But regardless of the animals and things like that, we understand what he means. It's not just about me getting all the glory. But I want to put to you something that's kind of interesting to me. Because again, the Cowboys are in a great position. Right now, they're the number 2 seed. Maybe a chance to get number 1 if Green Bay, happens to slip up. I don't know if that'll happen or not. Green Bay's playing well, although their defense really isn't, but Aaron Rodgers is, and as long as your quarterback is playing at that level, you always have a chance to win. But this is the time of year where you're kind of dialing some things back. You understand what I'm saying? You're not trying to kill your guys. You don't want to put them in more harm's way than you have to in games that really are now getting to the point where they're not as much meaning as in when you play in the playoffs where it's win or go home. So could it be that Dan Quinn is looking at this and saying, you know what, I'm going to put Micah at the middle linebacker and play him more there. Put him in coverage to get some more experience in there. And make sure I keep him out of harm's way and keep him ready to go. Because understand, he didn't play football last year. What's that?
I need the address for the customer.
I get it. Okay, I got to print it. Just give me a second. I got to just print out the label. It's on the paper. It's Anita Taylor. Okay, all these damn orders going out. You want to save Micah for the playoffs because understand that he never played 17 game seasons, and then hopefully 20 game seasons. He didn't play football last year. He sat out because of COVID. So one, you don't want him to hit the rookie wall, and then come playoffs, he's a shell of what he was. First thing. Second thing is as a team, you don't want to show everything that you got right now. You want to go ahead and keep some things secret, double secret probation, for the playoffs. Does that make sense? Because, see, right now, you got D-Law back. He's been back for a couple of games. You got Randy Gregory and D-Law playing together for the first time. And you saw how those guys feasted this past week. You now have Neville Gallimore and Tristan Hill. These guys have only played together one game altogether, because Tristan Hill just got back after the Washington game. And you've got Micah Parsons, who's the wild card. You let D-Law and those guys start getting that rush upfield, putting the pressure on the quarterback. You start getting teams looking at that pass rush in that front, right? And worrying about how, man, we got to stop D-Law, okay? Man, wait. And we can't forget about Randy Gregory. You get them focused in on those guys, right? This is where you're the magician, or the pulling the strings or puppet master. I don't know what it. You know what I'm saying? You get them focused on those guys, and come playoffs, you throw something new at them. You throw something different. You don't want to say, we're going to burn out Micah Parsons right now. We're going to show you exactly what we're going to do. Come playoff time, then you start mixing up more. You've got a Micah Parsons who's not burned out from the grind of the whole season. And now, it's kind of like Mad Max, right? Mad Max, think of that. I would use that. I tried using that clip earlier this year, but it got copyrighted. But in Mad Max, the one they had the one guy with the mohawk. He's got the mohawk, and his friend got shot in the head with the arrow and stuff, and he goes crazy. He's like, not now, friend, not now, not now. And he chains him up. He's got him chained up. He's just up there, release me, right? He's chained up. It's Micah Parsons. And at the right time, you chop the chains and you let him go after that quarterback. You let him loose. You release the Kraken. You let him go to the quarterback's ass. Because now, they've been focusing in on that front. Now you've added the wild card in there. You've added the lion that's coming in there to feasting. And see, these are games that start right now, getting ready for the playoffs. But then again, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll. I don't know shit. I'm not credible. I'm not an Adam Schefter or Ian Rappaport or Mike Greenberg. I'm just a guy who loves the Dallas Cowboys. And I got work to do. Peace.